Query editor, data model, data view, report view, lots of different terms at this point. And now the question is, how do all these terms work together? Where can we do what in Power BI Desktop, and especially why? Let's have a look at the Power BI Desktop workflow. Because generally you can divide this workflow into three different core areas: the data preparation, the data modeling, and the data visualization. The data preparation is the part we saw in the query editor. This is the part that is all about connecting Power BI Desktop to our source files, to this raw data in the end, and working on this raw data to get our actual data set. The data set is the data we want to work with finally, the data we want to analyze. This means once we finish this preparation, we use this close and apply method to load the data from the query editor into our so-called data model. And this data model consists of two parts then: the data modeling and the data visualization. Data modeling is performed in the data view and the relationship view. We haven't seen the relationship view so far. This allows us to establish connections between different tables. We'll dive into this in a lot of detail throughout the course. The data view is the view we saw already. This was the part where we could decide that our country column contains geographical information, for example. So data modeling is this part where the data analysis takes place, where we further work on our prepared data set, you could say. The difference to the data preparation here, by the way, is that the data preparation is more focused onto cleaning the data. The data modeling has this data analysis emphasis. So as I mentioned it already, we apply calculations, for example, to get insights into our data. The data visualization, well, this takes place in the report view then. We saw this already. This was the view where we could create our different visuals. So this is an important workflow. We'll come back to this workflow several times throughout the course to make sure you remember this and you keep this in mind. But in the end, data preparation, data modeling, and data visualization. Data preparation takes place in the query editor. Data modeling and visualization is done in the data model. And this is also the way I will use these terms throughout the course. So that's the theory, but what do these parts of Power BI Desktop look like in practice? Let's explore the interfaces now, and let's get started with the interface of the data model.